Hello, and welcome to the fourth and final part of Aesma and the Three Masters. Now, I did not write this story. It was written by screenname ABBADON, and he wrote it for the Kill 6 Billion Demons universe. And so I stole the story. But this is part 4, and it's an epilogue. And it is Aesma in the Speaking House. From the story once again, Aesma and the Three Masters, and the lessons she never learned from them. This is part 4. Though Aesma, as she traveled, was far too ignorant to realize it, a great note of discord had been struck, and now rang with terrible fury across the universe. The estates of the three great masters were shattered and wasted, and, disgraced, they gathered up what few followers they could, and their instruments of debate and war, and rode at once to YISUN's speaking house to vent their anger.
"Your oafish disciple Aesma has wrecked my panopticon!" bellowed the master of space-time.
"That hideous worm burned my palace!" sulked the master of aesthetic, whose skin and clothing had turned the color of bruises, and knotted her lank hair. "She has scattered my students, and darkened my temple," wept the master of ethics. "Who now will teach the truth of your word?" At that moment, Aesma returned to the hall, quite oblivious, and a great wail went up amongst those assembled. YISUN motioned for silence, and said, "I told Aesma you were my strongest disciples." This was a lie. The three masters were taken aback by this assertion, and loudly protested, but YISUN continued, "You, the master of space-time, are exceptionally strong indeed, but you limit yourself by the shape of what is, and not the shape you want it to be. You, the master of aesthetic, are strong as well, but by seeing only beauty, you blind yourself." "And you," YISUN said to the weeping master of ethics, "are of purest mind and heart, but by looking only inwardly, cannot perceive external illusion."
"Who is the strongest, then?" clamored the master of space-time, banging his great chisel with a crash that shook the speaking house. "Let me know them, and I will take their measure."
The others echoed the same, and the hall was soon filled with imploring cries. "Plainly I will tell you," said YISUN, "it is Aesma." "What?" spat Aesma, furious, and the others echoed her sentiment. "The three of you were content with their mastery, but Aesma is not," said YISUN. "But she is an idiot and a loathsome schemer," wailed the master of aesthetic. "This is true," said YISUN fondly, "but she carries with her the most powerful mastery, which is the hunger of desire. She is the master of want." The three masters considered this statement, as there was a lesson in it, and as they were each exceptionally wise, they realized its power, and one by one they slunk away to their ruined estates. "What 3 lessons did you learn, Aesma?" asked YISUN after they left. "The universe is somewhat wheel-shaped," said Aesma, proud. "Surely, but only from one angle," said YISUN, amused. "The universal art is violence," continued Aesma, hotly. "Truly, but the second and far greater is lying," said YISUN. "The truth is dependent on those who uphold it." "The truth is dependent on those who uphold it," she finished, stamping her feet. There is no such thing as truth, said his son. Rely on lies instead. They are far more consistent. Why, Lord? Sputtered Aesma. Because we constantly strive to uphold them. What is your meaning, O Lord of Lords, O Queen of Queens? Growled Aesma, gnashing her white teeth. You sent me on this fool's errand. You are a liar, and you have a mind of boiling wicked schemes, said YISUN, and for this you are my favored daughter. You alone among my disciples struggle. Struggle, Lord? Said Aesma, trying to catch some meaning. Struggle is all there is, said YISUN. Want and struggle are the twin essences of existence, and to rest is death. You are a mercurial fighter, quick of finger. You hate stagnation and thirst terribly for power. You accept the world not as it is, but seek greater shapes beyond, and strive fiercely to carve it to your will with the dread instruments of hunger. For this, you are my strongest disciple. I still don't understand, fumed Aesma, frustrated. Perfect, said his son. And that is the end of the story of Aesma and the Three Masters. I hope you enjoyed it, and so long. My name's William, and I stole this story.